So each year, as you all know, we do take this opportunity to present some awards. And at this time, I'm going to ask our board chair, Cliff Lindholm, if he'll come up to the podium, to the riser, while we start with our Rising Star Awards. Now, you talk about wanting to be inspired. You know, how many days do we just get jaded about what's going on in our country? And some of us sometimes talk about the next generation. Let me tell you, the folks you're about to meet and that we are recognizing as our rising stars, I had tears in my eyes when I read what these people do each and every day. So you get ready to be inspired by these amazing, amazing rising stars. We're going to start. I'm going to invite up Chavonne Brown from Berkeley College. Chavonne, as you make your way up. Now listen to this. Chavonne has been a licensed practical nurse for 31 years and worked with patients in drug treatment for 14 years. She's now pursuing a degree in health services administration at Berkeley College because she is committed to shaping policies that will improve patient care. Chavonne is an honor student regularly named to the Berkeley College President's list of academic achievement, and she returned to college as a promise to, where is her hubby? I saw him earlier. There he is. As a promise to her husband, Gehan, and her 3 adult children and 3 grandchildren. Chavonne, you are awesome. Congratulations. Andrew Clark, come on up. Andrew is a senior majoring in computer science at Ramapo College of New Jersey. He's currently employed as a software engineer at a Manhattan-based startup. Parallel to his professional career, Andrew dedicates his time to the New Jersey Small Business Development Center and the Fair Lawn Main Street Incorporated, where he uses his enthusiasm for software development to help businesses and his community. So much so that he has been honored by the mayor of Fair Lawn for his impactful tech contributions that have bolstered his local businesses. After graduating, Andrew plans to merge his 2 interests, technology solutions and community service, to better support marginalized and underserved communities and businesses in New Jersey. Thank you, Andrew. Arianna Gehan, come on up. Arianna is a senior majoring in biomedical engineering at Stevens Institute of Technology. After being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 11, Arianna discovered a passion for healthcare research that inspired her to develop her own app, which allows for smarter real-time sharing of blood sugar values to make living with diabetes easier and more maintainable. She was honored with the Biomedical Engineering Excellence Award from Stevens Institute of Technology, and after graduating in May, she intends to continue her work on her app, growing her business to make living with diabetes easier for patients until there is a cure for diabetes, and you will be a part of it, Arianna. Congratulations to you. Liangy Gomerez, please come up. Liangy will earn an associate degree in business administration at Bergen Community College in 2024 and plans to transfer to a 4-year higher education institute to earn a bachelor's degree in business. Passionate about entrepreneurship, Liangy intends to one day establish a business that promotes financial literacy to high school and college students. Liangy wants students to receive quality training about the fundamentals of finance, from money management to investing in stocks. A student athlete and member of the soccer team, Liangy was the vice president of BCC Pride Club in 2021, promoting community service through events such as the Out of the Darkness Suicide Prevention and AIDS Walk. You are awesome, Liangy. Thank you. Congratulations. And finally, but certainly not least, is Tania Matos. Tania, come on up, please. Tania is working toward a bachelor's degree in health service management at Berkeley College. A labor and delivery certified surgical technologist working at Chilton Medical Center. She says she feels the joy every day of getting to bring babies into this wonderful world. She is one of the most visible students on campus and was selected the student speaker for Berkeley's annual Women's Entrepreneurship Week, recently honored as part of the All-In Campus Democracy Challenge, recognizing students who advance nonpartisan student participation on their campus. An immigrant from El Salvador at the age of 19, with just a suitcase of clothes and some money in her pocket. After finding work first enrolled in a college full-time, sleeping only a few hours a day between her night shift at work and daytime classes. And Tania, as she says, never ever give up on your dreams. You go, girl. Let's have a round of applause for these amazing rising stars. I told you you were going to be inspired. While they're making their way off the stage, let me thank and recognize a few more of our partners. Covanta, Cushman & Wakefield, Delta Dental, Elberon Development Group, First Commerce Bank, Heathington Group, New Jersey Economic Development Authority, NJMEP, Ocean First Bank, Panasonic North America, PNC Bank, TD Bank, the Zeta Group, Accurate Box Company, Association Member Trust, Audible, Bayshore Recycling, BCG Securities, Newport Capital Group, Carpenter Contractor Trust, Employers Association of New Jersey, Epic Transformations, HR for Your Small Business, Insperity, JP Morgan Chase, Carney Bank, and Liberty Coca-Cola. Let's have a round of applause. And now we have some special awards, and we start with what I like to call our coveted Karen Franzini Award. For anyone who had the privilege, and I say the privilege, of knowing Karen Franzini, you know that she was a silent, behind-the-scenes deal maker. She knew the art of compromise, was a master facilitator who brought people together to get things done. Never with a personal agenda, and never without ever complaining or acting, always, though, with purpose and intent. Karen effectively and graciously balanced work, family, and community. She was a member of our board of trustees at NJBIA, and I was blessed to have her as a mentor in my life. In fact, there are many days when I'm a little challenged about what I'm going to do. I say, what would Karen do? And the answer is there. The criteria for being selected for this award includes being an exemplary leader who has inspired, encouraged, challenged, empowered others to achieve performance excellence. That was Karen. Being able to stimulate the professional growth of those they manage or mentor through their actions and encouragement. That was Karen. And having the ability to demonstrate social impact by being a stellar contributor to her community. That was Karen. Some of the women previously who received this award include Brenda Ross-Doolin of the Ross-Doolin Group, Monica Smith of Market Smith, Charlene Brown at AT&T, Amy Mansu at RWJ Barnabas then, Linda Bowden, PNC Bank, Ann Evans Esterbrook, Carol Stillwell, and Sally Glick, even before we called it the Karen Franzini Award, when we then called it the Inspiration Award. And we changed the name because Karen was just that, an inspirer in everything that she did. Well, I have to tell you, the woman that we are recognizing and honoring today with the Karen Franzini Award, you can't get better than Celest Quintana. And let me tell you about Celest Quintana as she makes her way up to the stage. Come on up, Celeste. Celeste is the immediate past chairwoman of NJBIA. There are so many wonderful things, but I have to tell you, Celeste comes in a very humble background. She came to Spain, from Spain when she was 10 years old. An entrepreneur from day one, a family of 8 brothers and sisters. Graduating from Eastside High School, she worked as a dental assistant for 15 years, and at the age of 28, her entrepreneurship shone through when she wanted to start a boutique. Then in Harrison, later moved that into Newark. But she wanted more, and her entrepreneurship continued to grow. And she found McDonald's in 1992. And what I love about her story and her journey through McDonald's, that she's hiding behind me, is she talks about the training program when she went in and she had to do the fryer and make the burgers, right? And walk the walk. And today she talks the talk. She is unbelievable. I have to tell you that Over her course of her journey from 1992 to now, she now has 10 McDonald's stores in some of the hardest communities to run a franchise like McDonald's. She employs over 500 employees in communities like Jersey City, Newark, Irvington, East Orange, and Parsippany. My own personal point of pride is her first one was in my childhood hometown of North Bergen in Hudson County. You know what happens in her McDonald's stores? We have a perception of McDonald's. Now, let me tell you what happens in her McDonald's stores. Families of generations come and break bread at a table in her McDonald's. She solves community problems at the table of her McDonald's. She invites in people who otherwise are not getting along in her community and works with them to collaborate in her McDonald's. That's a Celest McDonald's. And I am incredibly proud of this amazing woman standing behind me to receive the Karen Franzini Award. Thank you, Celeste.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. And this is truly an honor because I knew Karen. I sat next to her at NJM. What an amazing woman she was. So Karen, this is for you. And this is for all the women that are inspired by Karen. So thank you, Karen.
So last year we started a new award called the Legacy and Leadership. And we said, we're not just going to give this every year and search out somebody to give it to. We're going to save it for times that it really means something so special because someone has given so much of themselves to their business, to their family, to their community, that we want to make sure that we recognize them in a special way. And this year, we're so fortunate and sad at the same time, and I'll tell you why in a minute, that we are going to present this award to Sally Glick. Sally, would you please start to make your way up? So Sally today is part of CLA, Clifton Larson Allen, the Business Development Advisory Team. And through her career, she has been a marketing and relationship dynamo. We all know her best from her many years as an ambassador to the community with Sobel & Company. I know that's where I met Sally. In fact, when I came to BIA, one of the first people to ring my telephone line was Sally to invite me to breakfast to say, Michelle, what can I do for you? Michelle, who do you need to know? And to this day, if I could tell you how many relationships, many in this room, were the result of Sally's introduction from me to you, it spans all around this room and it spans all around this state. I could tell you all the organizations that Sally has been a part of, but let me tell you who she's been recognized by. Special recognition when she was inducted into the New Jersey Ad Club Hall of Fame, the Marketing Association Hall of Fame, the New Jersey Business Hall of Fame, Commerce and Industry Association's Chairman's Outstanding Leadership Award, and the Lifetime Achievement Award from NJBIA. And as I said, she was our very first award winner at this event 9 years ago with the Inspiration Award. Sally, as we stand here today, the bittersweet part of this is you're becoming a New Jersey outmigrator. And I know you're going to go share your incredible talents as you now find your way back to your family when you move to California to be with your son. We're going to miss you so deeply here in New Jersey, but we know that New Jersey is a big part of you, and you've left a big part of you with us here in New Jersey. Thank you for allowing us to award you the Lifetime Legacy Award. Okay.
I'm short, so. First of all, I would like to start by saying congratulations, right? That's what this is all about today. To Michelle, to NJBIA, to my fellow honorees, Celeste, to the Rising Stars, but most of all, to you, for being here, for sharing, for experiencing the power of women helping women. There is no better place for you to be, and I'm thrilled to be spending this morning with you, these 2 days with you. When Michelle called and told me that I'd be receiving this 2023 Legacy and Leadership Award, I started thinking about What amazing words of wisdom I could offer. Of course, I wanted to sound profound. I wanted to say something new and something different. I wanted to inspire you. We've heard that word this morning, inspire and encourage. And then it dawned on me. The greatest message I could send actually comes from Paul Revere. Anyone know that poem? Listen, my children, and you will hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. So you do know the ride. But you might not know why it was so successful on that fateful night. You may not know that Paul was a member of the Freeman of Mechanics Union, the Sons of Liberty, all the business clubs in Boston. He was a well-known participant in every one of the social networks in that city during the Revolutionary period. Paul Revere was not someone who sat around waiting for solutions, and he used his relationships to make things happen. So on April 18, 1775, when he overheard a conversation that the British were intending an invasion, he made that famous ride that you've all heard of, heading to Lexington to warn Patriot leaders that were hiding there. But what you probably don't know is that at the same time that he left on his journey, he got his friend Bill Dawes to ride as well. He asked him to go south through Roxbury, Brooklyn, Watertower, and Waltham, carrying the exact same message regarding the British invasion in those other areas. Now, we know that the British were completely stunned the next day when they were met by a large contingency of militia because Paul Revere's route all appeared. But no one from the towns where Dawes had traveled showed up. No one heeded his warning. Both men had made great effort and endured great peril in pursuit of the goal. Both men had to deal with the British roadblock shortly after they started on their rides. But only one has been memorialized 250 years later, and the other completely forgotten. So what does that say about the power of relationships? According to Malcolm Gladwell in his book, The Tipping Point, Paul Revere spent his life as a doer. He was a fisherman, a hunter, a card player, a theater lover, a frequenter of pubs, we all love that, and a successful businessman. In short, when anybody in the community needed something done, they turned to Paul Revere. So when that fateful day arrived, he knew exactly where the weapons were stored in each town. He knew who would respond quickly to his call, and the community knew and trusted him. Says Gladwell, when he saw people on the roads, he was so naturally and irrepressibly social, he would have certainly stopped and told everyone to prepare for that British invasion. And whenever he entered a new town, he knew the people there because he had met them before. Bill Dawes had no such advantage. He was shy, he knew very few people, and he had never taken time to create a powerful network of relationships who would recognize and trust him on his call to action. Can you imagine sleeping at midnight, some stranger comes riding through the town and starts shouting, the British are coming? If you had, a Ring camera, it would be going off like crazy. Who's this guy on my lawn, right? So Longfellow didn't mention Bill Dawes in his famous poem because no one, frankly, remembered that on April 18th, 2 riders left with that same message to turn the tide of the revolution. But let's face it, Paul Revere is an outlier. He lands in the top 5% of connectors, those people who know everyone and delight in getting the right people together. Few of us could match his charisma or his sense of purpose, but we don't need to. We just need to meet our own measurements. We have to reach to new heights for ourselves. Do you make it a point to meet new people when you go somewhere, anywhere? Do you connect with people through LinkedIn, social media, in person? I caution you to remember, when your world expands, 2 things happen: opportunities for you and opportunities for the others. So I draw on this great moment of history to motivate you, to remind you to consider the power of relationships, especially if you want to take a ride at midnight. But also remember to be present, to be a connector, to be genuine in your concern for others. It is the building of relationships that is actually the special formula for success. And the best part is it's not a secret sauce. No offense to McDonald's, they have a great secret sauce. But this answer is there for everyone and anyone to embrace. While you may not become famous over the decades, heralded through songs and poems, you will have the satisfaction of knowing that you have had a positive impact on others and at the same time have made your own life so much more meaningful and fulfilling. So good luck with taking your ride. Great to be here, and thank you.
Okay, point of personal privilege, and this person's going to be very upset with me because we're already running behind on time. But Kate Conroy, could you please come up? So for those of you who don't know, another bittersweet moment, another out-migrator. Kate Conroy is returning to her family in Minnesota, right? And for those of you who know Kate, know that, again, so many of the relationships in this room are made because of this outstanding woman who's been with us for 8 years now? For 8 years now. So you're going to indulge me for a minute while we run behind time, okay? While we recognize and honor you, Kate Conroy. And first, we're going to start. We're going to pin you. And we're going to pin you with a dragonfly. Because a dragonfly is a symbol of courage and vision. And you've always had vision, and you shared it at BIA. And now you have courage to go back and to start anew. And for that, we are so proud of you. I'll let you pin you because I don't want to hurt you. Now, as you head on your way and you leave this great state of New Jersey, you will always be reminded that we have beautiful, calming waves at our Jersey shore. But you can't enjoy waves without some good spirits. So some New Jersey-made vodka. Look, I know we're not known for New Jersey vodka, but it's New Jersey vodka. Of course, manufactured in our great state for all that you've done for the manufacturers here in the state of New Jersey. And because we know you so well, you can't be far from your Starbucks.
I need it.
Absolutely. Twice the caffeine, I might note. And you'll never be far from a hedgehog. And because of that, we are ever so thankful. So you'll have hedgehogs with you all the time. For those of you who know BIA, the hedgehog is our mascot. And Kate has given me many a hedgehog over the years.
I have.
And most
There's
important
more?
of all, most important of all, is you will, back in Minnesota, forever be our Jersey girl. We love you, Kate Conroy.
I can't believe you did that. Thank you. Oh my God.
All right, we'll
Okay.
put this all back in here now. Now, it's okay that we're running late, right?
Yes, but let's pick it up, okay? No, I'm kidding.
All right.
That's amazing. Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Kate. Thank you. Let's have a big round of applause for our Kate Conroy.
Oh my gosh.